Good morning, everyone. That definitely is a mic that's on. Welcome to Fall Convocation 2025. My name is Julian Demke. I am the University Secretary for the University of Saskatchewan. Convocation is one of the most uplifting and positive experiences at the university, and it is my distinct honor and pleasure to assist with these ceremonies today. As we begin, I want to acknowledge that we hold these ceremonies on Treaty 6 territory in the traditional homeland of the Métis. We pay our respect to the First Nations and Métis ancestors of this place and take this special opportunity to reaffirm our relationship with one another and the land that we share. As an example of this relationship, Indigenous symbols have been woven into our convocation ceremonies, and I wanted to be sure to draw special attention to them today. The honor song and our drum group represent the people of our First Nation, recognizing that the drum is the heartbeat of Mother Earth and guides all of our journeys. The Métis National Anthem represents our recognition of the Métis people of this land and their contributions to where we are today. Most importantly, you'll see today the Eagle staff leading the procession of students and the distinguished guests. The Eagle staff indicates a band of people, much like a flag or a coat of arms, and the staff has been created uniquely for the University of Saskatchewan. It is an inclusive symbol recognizing the First Nations, Métis, and Inuit students are an integral part of our university community. So with that, I would ask everyone to please stand as you are able for the honor song and the arrival of the Chancellor's platform and our graduates. Thank you to the Whitefish Juniors for performing today's graduate entry song. We are fortunate today to have Her Honor, the Lieutenant Governor of the Province of Saskatchewan, with us for convocation today. I will ask that you stay standing for Her Honor's entrance. And once Her Honor is at her seat, the Vice-Regal Salute will be played. The Vice-Regal Salute comprises excerpts from God Save the King and O Canada. Please do not sing the Vice-Regal Salute. Please welcome Her Honor, the Honourable Bernadette McIntyre, the Lieutenant Governor of Saskatchewan. I now ask you to remain standing for the instrumental version of O Canada and invite you to sing along in the language of your choice. This will be followed by the Métis National Anthem sung by vocalists Brandy Tarrant.
Forest on the river and across the western plain, as the white man journeyed westward to the land of the Indian. A new race was created, a new nation rose up strong. Hardship as its destiny, and its curse to not belong. In the land from which they came, in the land they helped to build, they found themselves the alien, found their vision unfulfilled. And despite their valiant effort to defend what they believed, when at last the battle ended, they were only left to grieve. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we're the true Canadian. For the newest generation and the future ones to come, with the past to motivate us, it will help to keep us strong. as we build the Métis Nation, as we watch it rise again. Our past loss is motivation to inspire our future gain. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we're the true Canadian. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we're the true Canadian.
Thank you. Please be seated. So once again, graduates and distinguished guests, welcome. I have the honor of introducing to you the members of the platform party that you see before you. This is one of our largest platform parties, and we are 75% certain that the stage can take the weight. I would ask them to stand as they are able, beginning in the front row on my left and your right. Tajinder Grewal, MLA, Saskatoon University Sutherland. April Chiefcalf, MLA, Saskatoon Westview. Adam McInnes, representative from the Métis Nation of Saskatchewan. Joseph Natauhau, Knowledge Keeper. Julie Pitzel, Knowledge Keeper. Norman Fleury, Métis Elder. Roland Duquette, Elder. Peter Stoichev, President and Vice Chancellor. Scott Banda, Chancellor. Her Honor, the Honourable Bernadette McIntyre, Lieutenant Governor of Saskatchewan. Patty McDougall, Interim Provost and Vice President Academic. Heather Ryan, CEO of Federated Cooperatives Limited. Cheryl Hamlin, Vice President, University Relations. Deidre Henna, Chief Financial Officer. Baljit Singh, Vice President, Research. Daniel Chen, Distinguished Researcher Award recipient. Vince Bruni-Bossio, Incoming President. Grit McCreath, Chancellor Emerit. And in the second row, Salome Reese, Acting University Registrar. Marjorie Delbar, Interim Vice Provost, Students and Learning. Nancy Turner, Interim Associate Provost, Teaching, Innovation and Strategic Initiatives. Thomas Yates, Associate Dean, Academic, College of Agriculture and Bioresources. Joel Lanavas, Associate Dean, Academic, College of Kinesiology. Sean Murphy, Associate Dean, Undergraduate Studies, Partnerships and Research, College of Education. Vicki Squires, Associate Dean, College of Education, Research, Grad Studies, and International Partnerships. Sven Achenbach, Interim Associate Dean, Faculty Relations, College of Engineering. Akindele Odeshi, Associate Dean, Academic, College of Engineering. Charity Evans, Associate Dean, Academic Affairs, College of Pharmacy Nutrition. Jane Alcorn, Dean, College of Pharmacy Nutrition. Selena Richter, Dean, College of Nursing. Walter Sakura, Dean, College of Dentistry. Julia Paulson, Dean, College of Education. Angela Bedard-Hahn, Dean, College of Agriculture and Bioresources. Michael Bradley, Dean, College of Engineering. Martin Phillipson, Dean, College of Law. Danny Britton, Dean, College of Kinesiology. George Matweary, Executive Director, School of Public Health. Janet Tatusis, Vice Dean, Indigenous Health, College of Medicine. And in our third row, we have our orators, Terry Bedard, Norma Wallace, Reggie Namache, and Ken Howland. Joseph Angel is a representative from the University of Saskatchewan Retirees Association. Rita Bouvier is the Alumni Association Golden Grad for this year. And we have members from our University of Saskatchewan Senate joining us today, Jordan Robertson, David Mandeville, Jasmine Liu, Hélène Grimard, Shankar Das, Bruce Richer, Janice Paslowski, Scott Burant, David Schleich, and Tamara Buchwald. Mike Marsh from the Board of Governors, the University of Saskatchewan. Karina Stevenson, board member of the University of Saskatchewan. Oh, I've got to go this way. All right, there we go. Emma Wintermute, President, University of Saskatchewan Students' Union. Jay Wilson, Principal of Prince Albert Campus. Shelley Kirachuk, Director of the Canadian Centre for Rural and Agricultural Health. Lynn Weber, Associate Dean, Research and Graduate Studies, Western College of Veterinary Medicine. Jaswant Singh, Associate Dean, Academic Excellence, Innovation, College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies. And Kiva Lukong, Assistant Dean, College of Medicine. And behind them, and I'd ask them to stand, members of the faculty of the University of Saskatchewan. Won't you please join me in thanking everybody on stage for their support. Well, we know that this is a special day for each and every one of you. And today is the culmination of years of hard work on your part. It is also a special ceremony as we get to officially welcome our Chancellor into the role. The Chancellor plays many roles at the university, but one of the primary roles of this position, and the most important for those that are here today, is that the Chancellor is the final step in conferring your degree upon you. At the Chancellor's first installation, an oath is taken to give him this authority. This process is known as an installation. With us today to help administer the oath is Her Honor, the Honourable Bernadette McIntyre, Lieutenant Governor of Saskatchewan. Your Honor, the University of Saskatchewan Act provides that there shall be a Chancellor of the University who is appointed by the Senate of the University of Saskatchewan. And in accordance with the provisions of the Act, on April 26, 2025, the Senate appointed Scott Banda as Chancellor. As Secretary to the Senate, I can confirm that Scott Banda has met the requirements laid out in the University of Saskatchewan Act to serve the role. Therefore, on behalf of the Convocation, in your capacity as Lieutenant Governor, I ask that you come to the podium and install him as our university's 17th Chancellor.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Eminent Chancellor, distinguished guests, faculty, graduates, family, and friends. Tonsei, bonjour, good morning. As our monarch's representative in Saskatchewan, it is my privilege and pleasure to bring you greetings on behalf of King Charles III, King of Canada. I am delighted to join you today on this momentous occasion here in Treaty 6 territory and homeland of the Métis. Thank you for inviting me to be part of this extra special convocation as the University of Saskatchewan celebrates the installation of a new Chancellor. First, I congratulate all these impressive graduates for your commitment and hard work that has allowed you to reach your goals. Well done. I wish each graduate much success in all your future endeavors. I know that the family members and professors of the graduates are extremely proud. You play a vital role in your students' education. I'm grateful to the family, friends, faculty, staff, and administrators for their support. Congratulations to you as well. To President Stoichev, thank you for your visionary leadership of the University of Saskatchewan for the past decade. I wish you a happy and healthy future. I would also like to congratulate the incoming Chancellor, Scott Banda, on his new position and wish him all the best in this very important role. So now I am pleased to conduct the swearing-in ceremony. Do you, Scott Banda, pledge yourself to perform the duties of the Chancellor of the University of Saskatchewan as prescribed by law and by the statutes of the university? And do you promise to defend the rights and to promote the welfare of the university and the members thereof?
I do so promise.
In the name of the University of Saskatchewan, I now install you, Scott Banda, in the office of Chancellor of the University and invest you with the responsibility pertaining to the office.
Thank you. Where are you going here?
Wardrobes are always a challenge.
Honest to God. No, that's a pocket too.
So while they're doing this, how about Go Huskies on Saturday?
You wouldn't believe we practiced that 3 times. I would like to now call upon Heather Ryan, CEO of Federated Cooperatives Limited and longtime colleague and friend of Chancellor Banda, to provide introductory remarks. Heather.
Well, thank you, Julian. It is my pleasure to be here this morning. So, Honourable Lieutenant Governor McIntyre, MLAs April Chief Kath and Tajinder Gurwald, honoured guests, family, friends, students, and Chancellor Banda. Good morning. My name is Heather Ryan, and I'm the CEO of Federated Cooperatives Limited, and I am just truly honoured to be here today to help introduce my friend and former colleague, Scott Banda, as the new Chancellor of the University of Saskatchewan. Before I begin, I would like to acknowledge that we are gathered today on Treaty 6 territory, the traditional lands of the diverse Indigenous peoples, including the Cree, the Dene, the Saulteaux, the Nakota, as well as the homeland of the Métis. And as my own reconciliation journey continues, I do believe it's important that we reflect on our role, not only as leaders within our organization, but also as individuals and members of the communities we represent. And I encourage all of us to continue exploring what active reconciliation looks like in our lives. As I prepared these remarks, I found myself reflecting on Scott's remarkable journey, one that has been deeply rooted in leadership, community, and a steadfast commitment to values. What stories I could tell and what stories I can't. Today we recognize not only his achievements, but the impact he has made on countless individuals and institutions, including the University of Saskatchewan. For those of you that know Scott, you know that he often refers to himself as just a farm kid from Saskatchewan, which he is and he is proud of. Born and raised in the Marceline area, he attended school in Blaine Lake, then moved on and became a proud alumnus of the university, having earned his Bachelor of Arts and then his Bachelor of Law. His connection with the U of S runs deep, not only through his own academic journey, but through his family. His wife Tracy, his daughters, and his sisters have all walked the university halls. Scott's story is one of lifelong dedication to Saskatchewan and this university. Professionally, Scott's legacy is one of visionary leadership. As the former CEO of Federated Cooperatives Limited, he led with integrity, excellence, and responsibility, values that not only he spoke about, but he lived every day. Under his leadership, FCL evolved and grew with a strong focus on talent development, innovation, and community engagement. He championed lifelong learning and actively supported hiring graduates from the U of S, helping to build bridges between academia and industry. Prior to Scott's career at FCL, he practiced law at Mitchell Taylor, Madison Ching, before moving on to serve as legal affairs with the Crown Investment Corporation of Saskatchewan, and then to Kajima Resources, now Orana, Canada. Scott's governance expertise is extensive and impressive. He's been a trusted advisor and communicator in both corporate and community settings. He recently served as the chair of the Board of Governors for the Canadian Football League and as a member of the University of Saskatchewan Husky Athletics Board of Trustees. In addition, he served on multiple local, regional, and national boards, including the Wanuskewin Heritage Park, Saskatoon Cooperative Association Limited, the Western Executive Economic Council of Canada Chamber of Commerce, Desjardins General Insurance Group, and the Saskatoon chapter of the World Trade Center, and the Banff School of Advanced Management. Scott has received numerous awards throughout his career, but most recently, Scott was awarded the ABEX Business of the Year Award for his significant contributions to the local business community. These honors reflect not only his accomplishments, but the respect he has earned across sectors and generations. But beyond all of the accolades and the awards, of which there are many, Scott is a person of deep character. He leads with authenticity, humility, and a genuine passion for people. He is a mentor, a coach, and a tireless advocate for the values that make our community stronger. When I started my comments, I referred to Scott as a former colleague and as my friend, and I am so honored to have the privilege of both. Scott is a leader who understands the importance of legacy, of building something that lasts, that uplifts others, and that reflects the best of who we are. And as Chancellor, I know he will bring that same spirit and human competencies to the University of Saskatchewan, helping to shape its future with wisdom, compassion, and unwavering commitment. Please join me in welcoming and congratulating Scott Banda as the 17th Chancellor of the University of Saskatchewan. Thank you.
I'd like to now call upon our President and Vice Chancellor, Peter Stoichev, to provide some additional congratulatory remarks.
Thank you very much, Julian, and good morning, everyone. To everybody here, the graduates and their families and supporters, honored guests with us on the stage today, especially Your Honor, Lieutenant Governor McIntyre, thank you so much for being here to take this opportunity in the midst of what I know is an extraordinarily busy schedule on your part. On behalf of the University Senate, it is my pleasure to formally introduce the University of Saskatchewan's 17th Chancellor, Scott Banda. The Chancellor is appointed by University Senate. The Senate receives many nominations for extraordinary individuals submitted by people from all over this province and from all over the country. And the successful person has to be a graduate of the University of Saskatchewan and will play many important roles at this university and in the community. Those roles include presiding at university convocation ceremonies. As you heard, he is going to shake the hand of each of you who crosses the stage today, and he'll formally confer upon you your degree. The Chancellor also chairs the University Senate, which is a body of about 140 people who represent different regions of the province and the different professional associations in the province. The Chancellor is also one of the 11 members of the Board of Governors, which oversees the finances of the university. For his lifetime of leadership and service that you've just heard about from Heather, Scott Banda was confirmed by University Senate as the University of Saskatchewan's 17th Chancellor just this past April, and I couldn't be more delighted. We have had at this university remarkable chancellors, and I'll only talk about the ones who started in the 1970s. There's a whole history of many before them. John Diefenbaker, our Prime Minister, Emmett Hall, Supreme Court Justice, father of Medicare, Sylvia Fedoruk, Lieutenant Governor, one of the ones who ensured that the cobalt-60 cancer radiation treatment that saved the lives of millions of cancer patients around the world was as precise as it needed to be in order to be able to be successful. Ted Turner, head of the former wheat pool, Peggy McKercher, first chair of the Meewasin Valley Authority, who led the creation of Wanuskewin as well. Tom Malloy, Lieutenant Governor, often called the 11th Father of Confederation for his work on Nunavut and Nisga'a agreements. Vera Pezer, she was a decorated athlete, student councilor, community leader, and author. Blaine Fable, Federated Sovereign Indigenous Nations chief and high-profile Indigenous leader. Roy Romano, our former premier. Grit McCreath, who is on the stage with us today, educator and community leader. And I had the privilege of serving as president with Blaine Fable, Roy Romano, and most recently for 6 years with Grit McCreath. What does the university look for in a chancellor? An individual whose public profile is exceptional, with a strong character, strong values. You're going to hear about those from Scott in a couple of minutes, and strong leadership skills, and whose accomplishments, as you have just heard, are an inspiration to students. The university looks for someone who loves the university and the province it's named after, who will engage with students and give them the benefit of their unique experience, with a stature that befits this great university whose reach is both local and global, and someone who can give a president guidance and support, which I've received from the 4 chancellors that I just mentioned, gratefully and fortunately. As many of you have, I've known Scott for many years. He represents all of this, and on top of it all is a really wonderful guy with a big heart, a passion for learning, a respect for all this university is, exceptional values and self-awareness, the boundless energy required for such a big role, and the commitment to communities both small and large in this province and far beyond it. His excellent reputation extends not only across the province, but across the country, just as this university's does. And he's a fine hockey goalie too, which sets him apart from his predecessors. He faces lots of shots in his life, and he knows what to do with them. There is no one I know of who has led both Federated Co-op, or FCL, and the CFL, no one whose leadership has spanned this province, Western Canada, and Canada itself through those 2 roles alone. It is my honor to introduce to you today the University of Saskatchewan's 17th Chancellor, Scott Banda.
It's my extreme pleasure now to invite to the podium our newly installed Chancellor, Scott Banda.
Well, good morning, everyone. Her Honor, the Honorable Bernadette McIntyre, President Stoichev, Interim Provost Patty McDougall, MLAs Grewal and Chief Calf, distinguished guests, elders, knowledge keepers, vice provosts, vice presidents, deans, faculty, and staff, Chancellor Emerit McCreath, members of the Board of Governors, USask senators, alumni representatives, and representatives from the USask Retirees Association, graduates, friends, and family. I am honored and humbled to have the privilege to serve as the University of Saskatchewan's 17th Chancellor. Thank you, CEO Heather Ryan and President Stoichev, for your kind words of introduction. These are 2 people whom I respect and admire, and they are people you should strive to follow. Heather, as she leads Co-op into the future, and Peter, as someone who has led the University of Saskatchewan for the past decade and has made an enormous contribution to its success. Congratulations to all of you today, the graduates, on your special day and on your achievements. My journey started on a farm north of here. My family history in Saskatchewan started about the same time as the University of Saskatchewan, and it was also agriculturally based. The goal was simple: survival. To eke out a living, to build a better life, and especially a better life for the next generation. Hard work and hope. I was privileged to grow up in a family where cooperation, community service, and making things better mattered, not only for yourself, but for those around you. However, making a difference at the next level meant you had to leave the farm, your family, the familiar, for a post-secondary education. I was fortunate to have the love and support that gave me the opportunity to learn at USask and to be the first in my family to earn a university degree, something all three of my sisters subsequently achieved. Thank you, Mom and Dad. My wife, Tracy, is also a USask grad, and we are proud that our daughters, Spencer and Paige, have also attended USask. It is home. As I stand before you here today, I am proud to be the Chancellor of this great institution that is among the top 15 research universities in Canada, with a legacy of groundbreaking research, distinguished faculty and alumni, a pillar of the community, and a proud tradition of Husky athletics. I am also fortunate to have had a diverse career, from practicing law to the public sector to a multinational mining company, and then to lead the largest non-financial cooperative in Canada for over 12 years, and to retire to work in professional sport in the CFL and now at USask. And it has always been here, at home, in Saskatchewan. I've witnessed a lot in my career, and I have 3 observations I'd like to share with you. First, build relationships, both in life and in your career. It is all about people. It is all about working together. Meet people, nurture your relationships, make an effort. Look at the people beside you today. Do you know them? You should. They may be your future team member, or you might be working for them. It is remarkable that as life progresses, how many paths repeatedly cross, and how beneficial it is to know the people at those crossroads. In your work, build professional relationships, and that takes an effort. But building deeper relationships with colleagues, clients, customers is more rewarding and sustainable than approaching life as executing a series of transactions. Make your career, make your life about more than simply executing transactions. Build bridges, build relationships. My second observation is to focus on the long term. Too often, our approach or our decisions are about today. I encourage you to set long-term inspirational goals, both personally and professionally. What do you want in life? What do you want in a career? Set your goals, revisit them regularly, and adjust if necessary, but always be striving towards your goals. Your USask education has taught you competencies, but more importantly, it has taught you how to think, how to critically analyze, and to see possibilities. Challenge yourself, act with purpose, be intentional. Play the long game, and hopefully an infinite game, one where it's not about winner or a loser today, but one where success is measured by keeping the game going, where success is about long-term investments and not short-term returns, where success is taking care of the future to ensure you can set up the next generation to carry on the game, something better, something full of opportunity, an infinite game. Simon Sinek, a business leader, wrote a great book on this called The Infinite Game. Always remember, plan with your eyes fixed on the horizon. My third observation is know your values. Life will provide challenges. You will be rocked, personally and professionally. Your values will be your guiding lights and pillars of strength in tough times. I went to school in Blaine Lake, Saskatchewan, and in the gym, we had this big shield on the wall with our school motto, "Know thyself." At the time, I never paid much attention to the words. It was just a target we threw balls at. Later in life, I saw the wisdom in those words, "Know thyself," and it was a source of strength in troubled times. As you shift paths in life, and you will, your values go with you. Know them. In my career at Federated Cooperatives Limited, we led a turnaround of an organization, and we reintroduced co-op in Western Canada. We knew it was going to be a long, bumpy road, so one of our first steps was to clearly set out our values. Values to guide our teams, to know what was expected, values to align around, and values anchored our business strategy and made it clear what was expected personally and professionally, and values united us as a team. You all have experience. You have all seen the challenges. If ever there was a time for values like integrity, excellence, and responsibility, it is now. It is now. Know your values and find a future in organizations and with people that match your values. I've always tried to make a difference, to use my education to make things better, and I'm excited to start my next chapter as Chancellor, to work with great people like President Stoichev, incoming President Vince Bruni-Basio, the senior leadership team, faculty, students, and staff, to be part of the amazing legacy of teaching, learning, research, the arts, and athletics, and to see what great things are next. However, today is about you, the graduates, and the future. There are many challenges. We need smart, competent thinkers, people who care and are bold and courageous to tackle the challenges. You. We need you. Today, as you add letters behind your name, you have increased your opportunity to drive change. Today, you join an amazing cast of alumni, all trying to make a difference. Reflect on your time at USask, the relationships that were started, and the ones to be built. Seize the responsibility to shape the long-term future and make it sustainable for those yet to come. And do it based on values and for the right reasons. I can't wait to see what you will do. We need you. Saskatchewan needs you, and the world needs you. Be what the world needs. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chancellor Banda. I'd like to now invite back to the podium our President and Vice Chancellor, Peter Stoichev, to address the graduates.
Thank you again, Julian. Good morning, everyone. And now I get to say it formally, Eminent Chancellor, Your Honor, Lieutenant Governor McIntyre, graduates and families, honored guests. I want to thank all of the faculty who are on the stage today. They've been mentors for so many of you here today. Thanks very much for your expertise and your commitment to learning, to research, and to the University of Saskatchewan. Thank you to MLA's Chief Caff and Gruel for being here. I know many of you have traveled to be able to be here from regions all around the province, all around the country, and from many countries around the world. And thank you, all of you, everybody up and down the rows of seats on either side of this arena. Thank you for being here today to be part of this important moment in the life of the University of Saskatchewan. I want to thank as well our Convocation Elder Roland Duquette, who was introduced to you, and the elders and knowledge keepers he's sitting with. This is, by our count, Roland, your 99th convocation. You and I have done 99 convocations together. At the beginning of every series of convocation ceremonies, Roland carries that eagle staff in. At the end of those series of convocations, there are 2 in the fall, 8 in the spring, he carries it out. He's here for Indigenous students and non-Indigenous students alike. Thank you very much, Roland, for your continued commitment to the University of Saskatchewan. Thanks to the drum group, and of course our new Chancellor, Scott Banda, and the many faculty on the stage and our honored guests. Thank you again to our Lieutenant Governor for taking the time to be here today, and congratulations to all of the students who are here today. Some of you began your studies, it's remarkable to think about it, hard to remember it, at this university in the midst of a pandemic, and you endured it gracefully and resiliently, and it paid off because here you are, celebrating this milestone in your lives. Your hard work and your perseverance are what have brought us together, and everyone here acknowledges and thanks you for that. And a big shout out to all of the supporters of the graduates here today, the families, the friends, the mentors, the teachers, because you guys don't achieve something this big without the help of all of them. And congratulations in particular to the parents who are here today. Many of you helped encourage your kids to go to university, helped pay for them to go to university. It's an emotional experience for you here today. I know it was when our 2 children graduated. There's satisfaction, there's pride, there's maybe a bit of relief. Behind every successful university graduate, it is said, stands a proud and often astonished parent. And I'd like to ask the students to stand and scream out their thanks to everybody up and down the sides of this arena today. Way to go. Yes. Very nice. Thank you. We're also here because this university has brought us together, and a university is a wonderful thing. I want to suggest that it's crucial to democracy. With what we see happening in so many sites of human conflict and crisis, it's worth reminding ourselves of how fortunate we are to be in this great country of Canada and to have the freedoms and the securities that we have. Given the world we're in now, where it's difficult to separate out what's true and what's not true, where our future depends on the knowledge and the correct use of it, where research, and we do a lot of research at this university, holds the key to our greatest challenges, where not only free speech, but informed speech are critical to our humanity, universities are needed more than they have ever been, and the University of Saskatchewan is needed more than it has ever been. It's why we think here about not just what we want to be, but what the world needs us to be. And what all of you crossing this stage today, strengthened with a University of Saskatchewan degree, go on to do in your lives is going to matter immensely to our collective future. It's a great privilege to have a university education. There's so many people worldwide who would love to be able to have a university education, but for one reason or another are prevented from getting one. And with that privilege comes great responsibility. We need you to go out and make the world a better place than it is right now. We need you to be thoughtful, educated, and humane leaders because our world now depends on it. When I look around the world at the crises that are occurring, at the injustices people are experiencing, at the insecurities people are living with, at the conflicts that threaten their lives, to solve all of those global challenges and the ones right here in our communities requires greater leadership than we're seeing in the world. More informed, more educated, more empathetic, more visionary, more collaborative, more deliberate, more committed to democracy and committed to the public good. And some of the country's most formative political leaders got their degrees here. A prime minister, 9 premiers have been students at this university, many lieutenant governors of Saskatchewan and of other provinces as well, many Canadian ambassadors to countries all around the world, many business leaders, including our new Chancellor, Scott Banda, First Nations chiefs and vice chiefs, many Métis leaders too. Meeting the challenges of today's world means doing things differently from how they're being done now. The world can't stay the way it is. You are the ones who are going to create a new future for yourselves and for all of us. And that means knowing more, breaking knowledge barriers, not being satisfied with the status quo, leading public opinion, not just following it. We need you, armed with your degrees, to help find solutions for the world's health challenges. And I say this to the students who are graduating today from the particular disciplines who are represented this morning. People at this university have done that. Many of you graduating here today will go on to do that with your degrees in medicine, dentistry, kinesiology, nursing, pharmacy and nutrition, rehabilitation science, public health. We're a research university, one of Canada's finest, and we remain at the center of health research in this province. Research on oral health, community health, diabetes, Indigenous health, homelessness, addictions, chronic pain, MS, many cancers. That list goes on and on. How fortunate we are to be in the presence of our many graduates today, some of whom will continue that kind of important work. We need every one of you to help ensure peace. There are many roads to that great goal. Yesterday marked the 107th anniversary of Armistice Day 1918, and I'm reminded of the 345 students, faculty and staff, and alumni who enlisted in that war, and the 69 who sacrificed themselves in the line of duty for our prosperity and freedom. They're commemorated on the university's memorial gates on College Drive. More than 100 more were wounded and 35 were awarded Medals of Valor. The entire College of Engineering closed its doors in the 1917-1918 academic year when all of its members went to serve in the Great War. 2,500 University of Saskatchewan students, faculty, and staff enlisted in the Second World War as well. 202 of those never returned. Ensuring that democracy prevails, fragile and embattled as it can be, is another route, and that too is where we all need you to fight for the most important freedoms that the many wars worldwide prove cannot be taken for granted. So many of those conflicts have arisen because people misunderstand each other. Countries don't understand each other, and that's because they have misinformation about each other. A great university helps to prevent this by teaching and learning the difference between what's true and what's not true. Knowing that difference is the road to peace. That's what a university education can do for all of us. It's what you, receiving your education degrees, law degrees, can go on to do for us in the classroom and in the courtroom. Help the world understand that the real and lasting victories are of peace, they're not of war. We need you to continue the work being done at this university on how to provide food to the world's rapidly growing population. In order to meet the world's food needs, agricultural productivity needs to almost double. This university, through our College of Agriculture and Bioresources, our Crop Development Center, our Global Institute for Food Security, and more, is a world leader in food security research. Water security research, too. We need all of you to help ensure the world does not suffer from another pandemic. Science did what was asked of it during the pandemic, to create vaccines in just over a year, the culmination of a lot of sacrifice and hard work and decades of basic research, and our researchers have played a big role in that. But there's actually a role for everyone, particularly with degrees such as yours, to build a better world. Our collective future depends on it. It depends on evidence and data-based truths being widely circulated, understood, and acknowledged, not just scorned or discarded for political purposes. That's why the degree you have worked so hard to earn could not be more timely and could not be more important. The University of Saskatchewan degree that you've worked hard to receive today does have tremendous value. Make no mistake about that. Your university was recognized recently as the university in Canada to have risen in the most prestigious global rankings more than any other of Canada's 98 universities, not just in the last year, but in the last 5 years. Our world-class research is one reason for that, and as a result of it, we have an enormous profile around the world now. But our students, all of you, are another reason for that. Many employers tell me that when they see an application from a University of Saskatchewan graduate, it gets special attention because the quality of the university is so high and because of its graduates' work ethic that's part of our prairie roots, and because you're problem solvers, and we need you to solve problems we can't even imagine today. Saskatchewan's future is going to depend on it. The world's future is going to depend on it. This underscores the critical importance of investing in higher education and the fact that we are a crucial part of the province's future success. As one of Canada's top-ranked research universities, the University of Saskatchewan ensures that this province stays ahead of the innovation curve. Without our kind of research and teaching, there is no innovation. And without innovation, we all have a diminished future. Our College of Engineering has been central to this work. Saskatoon itself is one of Canada's top innovation hubs and the fastest growing venture capital location on the continent. Many successful companies have emerged from this university, and many of the country's fastest growing and most innovative companies are located here. Almost all of them were started by our graduates and primarily employ our graduates. We have the largest science infrastructure of any university in this country. We're supported by world-class researchers, many of them on the stage today, and students from around the world. No wonder we have reversed the talent out-migration of previous decades that saw the majority of our students leave the province. Today, the majority of our graduates stay here, contributing to the prosperity and success of this province. So now, more than ever, we all need people with degrees like yours from a university like yours to help build a more sustainable world, a more equitable world, a healthier world, a more educated world, a world with the courage to embrace diversity and togetherness simultaneously. And I'm proud that we now have students from over 130 countries around the world attending the University of Saskatchewan, and many of those countries are represented by graduates here today. The world also needs us to be a university that responds to the work of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, and I'm grateful that this university is seen in this country as a participant, not a bystander, in building reconciliation. We're at a time when the country faces the greatest cultural opportunity of its history. Being the university the world needs today means committing to reconciliation. Canada's future depends on our Indigenous youth making this world a better place in ways that only they know how. It's going to take a strategic mixture of patience and impatience, and it's going to take time. But as our first president, Walter Murray, wrote to a friend in 1908 when traveling here to begin his work, we're building for centuries. At a time when universities are needed more than they have ever been, and this university is needed more than it has ever been, universities worldwide are more threatened than they have ever been. Think merely of what's been going on south of the border. Universities are Canada's biggest international brand. They're essential to democracy. There are no democracies that do not have good ones. There is a direct link between universities and democratic behavior. Please continue, all of you, to place your trust in this one and to see how, through our students graduating today and through the world-class research we do every day, that we are working always to be the university this province and the world need. None of you know exactly where you're headed, and that's okay. You are stronger than you might think you are. Stay among those who see the greatness in you. Take the journey, take the risks, find the passion, make a positive difference to a world that needs you now. Think of what you've achieved here today. You've taken a huge step. Your hard work has paid off. It could take a month, it could take much of a lifetime, but it will pay off. Speaking of privileges, in this, my last day of convocation, and I think my 99th ceremony, I want to say that it has been a privilege to lead this great university, but it's been an even greater privilege as president to work closely with its students over the last 10 years and in various roles over the last 40 years. In students, I see their hope for a prosperous and beautiful future. I see their courage to face that future. I see their conviction that this world can be a better place. And I've seen what our students, your kids, your friends, can go on to do for their communities, their families, their countries. I believe in our students, and my wish is that all of you believe equally in yourselves. The best thing that you can do for the world is to be the best version of yourself that there is, not a second-rate version of somebody else. Walk out of here telling the world who you are and that you have earned a degree from this great university. Thank you in advance on behalf of everyone here for taking up this tremendous and timely challenge, and I congratulate you on today's milestone in your lives. Thank you.
Thank you, President Stoichev. Eminent Chancellor, President and Vice Chancellor, members of the University Senate and Board of Governors, I present to you the petition of the Council of this university that the candidates be named having fulfilled all the requirements of the bylaws may, with your permission, be admitted to the degrees, diplomas, and certificates to which they are entitled.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of this province, and with the consent of the council of this university, I consent to admit you to the degrees, diplomas, and certificates to which you are entitled, and to vest you with all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto.
Would ask that the graduates in the front row please rise and approach the platform as guided by your ushers. As you make your way forward, I'll let you and everybody know how the conferring of the degrees will unfold. As you enter the stage today, please stop and face the audience as your academic hood will be placed over your shoulders. Once you have been hooded, please proceed to the first podium and stop as the orator present will present you by your name. Once your name has been announced, please proceed to the Chancellor and be sure to stop, turn, and face the Chancellor as he is the one who actually admits you to the Convocation of the University of Saskatchewan. You will continue across the platform to be greeted by the President and then the Dean or representative of your college, and you will receive your parchment from them. You will then be directed backstage and the Convocation team will guide you the rest of the way. So with that, let us begin.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Agriculture and Bioresources, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the Prairie Horticulture Certificate. I present to you Opeyemi Adiola Agbalaya, Emma Marie Hauerluck, Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Agriculture and Bioresources, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the Diploma in Agribusiness. I present to you Samson Oladipupo Adalani, Jeremiah Igbenovia, Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Agriculture and Bioresources, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the Diploma in Agronomy. I present to you Cameron Ruth Hofseth, Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Agriculture and Bioresources, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness. I present to you Quinn Douglas, Jordan Thomas Edward Lear, Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Agriculture and Bioresources, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agriculture. I present to you Jessica Elizabeth Davey, Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Agriculture and Bioresources and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Science. I present to you Valentina Anastasiini, Bria Emily Bentley, Andrea Victoria Klein, Jacqueline Marie Driesner, Beverly Ann Lynch, Rochelle Marie McCannell. Bailey Rondell Munson. Somtochuko Nuzbichukwa Abiora. Rosalind Amakuchi Ogori. Tyler C. Peterson. Brielle Riedlinger. Esri Michelle Scott. Cameron Rhonda Simon. Viraji Bandira Wanasuria. Bunmi Bethel Ajuyo. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Dentistry, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science in Dental Therapy. I present to you Faith Coralie Bird. Amanda Diane Brazer. Kaylin Lane Daniels. Kelsey Lynn Barreau. Chantel Hewitt. Brooklyn Tesh Hodgson. Danielle Elaine Kerslake. Carly Suzanne Kreutzweiser. Vincenza Rosa Krawick. Marnie Kendall Loran. Alexis Clara Marie Martin. Kayla Michelle McNabb Blind. Ka'ila Ann Mitsuing. Jennifer Dora Austin Moran. Erica Maxine Murray. Kyla Keisha Peranto Van Dale. Emily Morgan Perlett. Jessica Dominic Scott. Swati Sharma. McKenna Nicole Shepard. Jasmine Donielle Seitz. Stephanie Darlene Steinley. Tanis Jewel Swiftwolf. Bernardine Ann Turner. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Engineering, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science in Engineering, Civil Engineering. I present to you Julian Claire Marrero Tinio. Computer Engineering, Brett Bernard. Megan Emily Russell. Environmental Engineering, Colby Roland Eberly. Jordan Catherine Yerke, with great distinction. Akastip Mundi. Geological Engineering, Jamie William Annika. John Paulo Santos. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Engineering and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Engineering. I present to you Colin Brian Moore. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Engineering and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Science in Engineering. I present to you Nimat Amarjani. Nevin Rain Cross. Ramesh Subarao Kalaginyam. Kiranbir Kaur. Eliza Helena Meldrum. Josiah Eyubami Odeyemi. Ripley Kristen Reese. Ehsan Samimi Soforomizani. Brandon Wesley Stoner. Faucia Thomas. David Fernando Vizcaino Ramirez. Rowan Watan.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Kinesiology, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology. I present to you Carly Lane Cooling with distinction. Carter Joseph Duclos with distinction. Eric Reed Fitzgerald. Syed Muhammad Hassan Kazmi. Austin Terrence Pasick. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Kinesiology and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Science. I present to you Ian Ramanika Kurniawan. Emery Claire Racine Haline. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Law, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Juris Doctor. I present to you Hope Audrey Charney. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Law and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Laws. I present to you Abiodun Owamafemi Oyakala. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Medicine and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Science. I present to you Samana Bayati. Alejandro Castillo Taro. Michaela Carolyn Hagel. Chima Kasmer Ibe. Anaga Prahip Joshi. Neka Kini Ibeaha. Meherun Nahar. Oluwatobi Olardele. Lordwin Santiago. Sarah Mois Shaban. Min Lu Thane Vu. Emmett Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Nursing, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing. I present to you Christiana Olofumalea Adidiji. Fadi Hassan Ahmed. Dennis Harley Brian Binsey. Kirsten Shanita Buck. Whitney Victoria Burns. Win Alexandria Morelos Carrillo. Chester Labino Carnista. I Marcus Mendoza Hulongbayan. Faith Jansen. Vance Seymour Ralos Legaspino. Nicole Renee Lowen. Millie Mack. Joshua Robert McCrae. Abigail Ruth Munt. Divine Nasamadia Nohense, with distinction. Jade Leanne Pujari, with distinction. Psyche Thea May Reyna. Brianne Louise Richter. Kyla Marie Robledo, with distinction. Jericho Rio e Floriodo Sadia. Sagal Salad. Egan Shrestha, with distinction. Natasha Dawn Simpson. Danielle Singa. Ening Sun. Queen Sarai Tayyab, with distinction. Ayoluwatami Blessing Tape Sani. Janie Brooklyn Waterhouse, with great distinction. Albert Wong. Olivia Zuck, with distinction. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Nursing and ask that you will confer on them degree of Master of Nursing. I present to you Emma Seni Adai. Shavetta Bolina. Vanessa Kimberly Carr. Mackenzie Chartier. Kendrick Charles DeBoer. Taylor Dawn Fisk. Taylor Dawn Franson. Cole Allen Gilmer. Carla Danelle Hartman. Alyssa Linda Hislop. Carmen Deborah Carol Hitchings. Esther Renee Higgins. Kaylin Anna LaRoche. Hilda Kamaji Ayamsengna. Trent Dean Leland. Amanda Kaylee Lepage. Jamie Lynn Mannix. Lucy Mensa. Amber Ray Moffett. Bailey Forrest Mytopher. Deval Patel. Ashley Dawn Robb. Kelsey Lane Roblin. Brooklyn Tasia Sapera. Sierra Danielle Smith. Krista Rayanne Spence. Shelby St. Jean. Daniel Brian Sutherland.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Pharmacy and Nutrition, I present to you these scholars and I ask that you confer on them the Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. I present to you Paige Elizabeth Down. Sarah Lynn Margaret Hooper. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Pharmacy and Nutrition, I present to you these scholars and I ask that you will confer on them the degree of Doctor of Pharmacy. I present to you Leanne May Casio Cardozo. Carlin August Kruger Willamot. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Pharmacy and Nutrition, and I ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Science. I present to you Samantha Nicole Cunningham. Marlon Lee Leguer. Abby Elizabeth Lehman. James Arthur Morrison. Sashni Naidu. Melissa Sewa Newdorf. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you this scholar from the School of Public Health, and I ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Public Health. I present to you Izuchukwu Lovett Eje. Lavanya Swisetaninthin. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you this scholar from the School of Public Health, and I ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Science. I present to you Mohammed Turansimen. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the Western College of Veterinary Medicine, and I ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Science. I present to you Vivian Fan. Agnes Mentantrak Nguyen. Emilio Enrique Tellarini Prieto. Jessie Marie Jeanette van den Bruggen. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the Western College of Veterinary Medicine, and I ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Veterinary Science. I present to you Asha Pereira. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Education, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the Internationally Educated Teachers Certificate. I present to you Shubha Aravind. Olanike Oyebempe Bamidele. Pinas Pavez Belen. Pooja Chowdhury. Oksana Dobushovska. Irina Duke. Yulia Fairman. Pallavi Mahajan. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Education, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Education. I present to you Craig Eads with great distinction. Laurie Fineday. Fraser with distinction. Peyton Sidney Isaac. Jessica McDonald with distinction. Elise Robelad. Emily Taves with distinction. Kiera Whitney. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Education, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the post-degree certificate in education, special education. I present to you Holly Mirasti. Mackenzie Bonnie Lynn Muttinson. Brenda Nagel. Danielle Winnie. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Education and ask that you will confer on them the graduate certificate in the Scholarship of Teaching and Learning. I present to you Emmanuel Agre. Deidre Craig. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Education and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Education. I present to you Ebenezer Boche Aqua. Michael Amankwa. Ladina Beju. Madison Page Bailey. Kathleen Marguerite Bell. Amy Nicole Belinsky. Daniela Diamorin Sampaio. Rosine Egbali. Ariana Lee Fall. Gloria Fedorova. Bonnie Marie Hessug. Farangiz Ibrahimova. Shelby Olivia McKinnon. Nicole Dawn Messero. Jessie Ann Perberdy. Miranda Lee Relkovlaze. Aquilina Rigby. Cal Rowland. Rahina Salma. Sigrid Maria Sanchez Nira. Sadia Afrin Sheitu. Najiba Tankamali Shamsuddin. Stephanie Ann Stem. Muna Tahir. Laura Riley Tibay. Anne Justine Tolman. Megan Washak. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you this scholar from the College of Education and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Indigenous Land-Based Education. I present to you Taylor Rose Bain Takoza. Naomi Grace Catherine Bird. Holly Melissa Bransma. Nicole Kelsey Kleiman-Hager. Erin Sia. Melissa Fairland. Quinn Franks. Amina Mai Lola. Grace Deborah Mas Wapixkawi Mahikan Eskawa and the Kanotat Mekinak. Sarah Jane Potter. Ruby Jean Stefan. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Education and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Doctor of Education. I present to you Jill Clapson.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I present to you Mackenzie McEwen. Mackenzie's research focused on occupational health, productivity, and driving performance of Canadian long-haul truck drivers. Samuel Age Agare. Samuel's research focused on helping students in the Jammun North District of Ghana stay in school. Carla Cecilia Alamandarez Palacios. Carla's research explored the impact of the penicillin-1 protein on the human brain and the onset of Alzheimer's disease, suggesting a variant of this protein may impact the onset of the disease. Radwa Reda Mozad Azar. Radwa's study investigated how gut bacteria in bison metabolize bile acids with a focus on an underappreciated pathway and a unique enzyme. Trevor James Batters. Trevor's research bridged the divide between university academics and administrators by bringing individuals together to explore their unique life experiences and journeys through dialogue and critical self-reflection. Talon Aaron Carey Black. Talon's work investigated how cannabis smoke exposure during pregnancy influences offspring behavior and neurodevelopment across the lifespan in a preclinical model. Jaime Cardenas Chavez. Jaime's research focused on creating robust electronic systems that can withstand radiation exposure without sacrificing high performance or stability. Riel David Castro Zunti. Riel's work focused on using CT, MRI, and learning-based systems to diagnose a rare form of arthritis in the sacroiliac joints. The work will result in improved diagnostic outcomes and reduced patient suffering. Sandia Shadran. Sandia's research developed novel methods to locate and isolate power system faults in renewable energy integrated distribution networks. Matthew Scott Chapelski. Matthew's research examined how motor competence and confidence influence movement in children with heart conditions. Azim Chalagain. Azim's work aims to enhance the protection and reliability of localized, self-contained electrical networks known as microgrids. This research contributes to smarter grid operations and strengthens the resilience of decentralized energy systems. Agbera Kalu Smart Chuku. You have your Smart's research explored faculty, advisor, student relationships in doctoral programs. Kahinda James Fallu. Kahinda's research addressed the urgent need for sustainable alternatives to conventional plastic packaging by transforming Saskatchewan's abundant yet underutilized pulse starch from peas, lentils, and faba beans into high-value biomaterials such as aerogeus, thin films, and biofoams. Connor Stanley Frank. Connor's work explored the development of next-generation targeted radiation therapy for treatment and medical imaging of multiple sclerosis and treatment-resistant colorectal cancer. Iohani Hita. Iohani's research explored the impacts of climate and water changes on Canadian canola farming, integrating producer insights with mathematical projections to develop sustainable strategies for a resilient future. Legio Guo. Legio's research focused on how farming and climate change impact cold, dry agricultural regions, using the prairie region of central Western Canada as an example. Behzad Hassan Shahi. In Behzad's research, he developed a new design methodology for a type of robotic or electronic device known as soft machines, and demonstrated how to create adaptable, reliable, and optimized soft machines that can interact more effectively with people and the environment. Tanya Alasso Jack. Tanya's work investigated hydrogen ingress and behavior in pipeline steels under both gaseous and aqueous conditions, and the development of an equivalence between these charging methods to facilitate testing and improve material safety and durability. Samia Jetim. Samia's study explored assessing hatchery and transport-related welfare of leghorn chickens. Leiki Ivo Jinghua. Leiki's study explored post-secondary education leaders in Canada perceive, experience, and respond to chronic disruptions, using the COVID-19 pandemic as a key example. The study highlights their adaptability, empathy, innovation, and collaboration in managing uncertainty and supporting well-being, offering lessons to strengthen leadership, crisis preparedness, and resilience in education. Farinaz Ketabat. Farinaz's research in cardiac tissue engineering led to the development of a heart tissue that beats like a real heart and grows its own vessels, with the potential to advance future therapies. Reza Khatib Zada Davani. Reza's study investigated the improvement of pipeline steel's mechanical properties for low temperature and corrosive environments by using AI and statistical analysis techniques. Shiva Mohegturi. Shiva's research explored different aspects of integrating imaging modalities and image processing techniques for medical diagnostic purposes. Artur Neri Fanato. Arthur's research focused on the discovery and characterization of PBD5, a pig immune molecule with antimicrobial and immunoprotective properties. Nate Ort. Nate's work explored soybean nitrogen metabolism in Saskatchewan. Lulu Pan. Lulu's work focused on cleaning up oil-contaminated soils using nutrient and biomass-based treatments to boost microbial degradation and restore healthy environments. Alexandru Pop. Alexandru's research focused on developing a simulation-based decision support tool to improve cancer care resource use and patient access, resulting in reduced patient wait times and less time spent in an oncology outpatient clinic. Samaya Saraj. Samaya's research focused on design, optimization, and simulation of clean energy systems for converting forest residues into renewable fuels, hydrogen, and heat. Thank you. Alex Jr. Silvestrini. Alex's work focuses on understanding how chromosome shapes shape lentil diversity and support plant breeding. Ashley Sutherland. Ashley's research explored how to enhance immune cell-based cancer treatments by engineering T cells with antibody components to better recognize and kill tumor cells. By optimizing receptor design and T cell targeting, her work aimed to improve the precision and effectiveness of cancer immunotherapy. Ian Vandermeulen. Ian's research focused on the occurrence, behaviors, and degradation of oil sands aquatic organic contaminants in the Athabasca oil sands wetlands. Wendy Shannon Verity. Wendy's research evaluated access to community-based exercise programming for older adults in Saskatchewan. Shenyang Wang. Shen's research explored how to keep the public safe around transmission line structures during electrical faults and preventing stray current corrosion damage to structure foundations and grounding systems caused by nearby railways and pipelines. Fan Yang. Fan's study explored how a gene called RUHQ helps barley fight off covered smut, a fungal disease that damages the crop. Understanding this natural resistance can help farmers grow barley that stays healthy and produces better yields. Steve Young. Steve's work explored developing and improving semen freezing procedures for the establishment of a bison genome biobank to ensure the long-term existence of healthy and genetically diverse wild bison populations. Please join me in congratulating these graduates on their certificates and degrees.
Congratulations to you all. Eminent Chancellor, in the name of the Council, I ask you to grant the degrees, diplomas, and certificates in absentia to those students who have met the requirements to graduate, but were not able to be present today.
At the request of the Council, I authorize these degrees, diplomas, and certificates to be granted.
I'd like to now invite our Vice President Research, Baljit Singh, to the podium to present the Distinguished Researcher Award.
Thank you very much, Julian. Good morning, everyone. Eminent Chancellor, congratulations on your installation this morning, Your Honor, Lieutenant Governor, President Peter Stoichev, ladies and gentlemen. University of Saskatchewan is a powerhouse when it comes to research, scholarly, and artistic works, and also the Huskies. We are a research and scholarly artistic works powerhouse because this university, over its more than 100-year-long history, has always had a cadre of excellent scholars. These are the scholars who are deeply curious, they are collaborative, and they are highly committed and determined to contribute new knowledge to make communities better, more prosperous, and also sustainable. Today, it's my privilege and an honor to introduce all of you to one such scholar who is the recipient of Distinguished Researcher Award at this convocation. Our university grants only 2 such honors in any given year. I request Dr. Daniel Chen to join me here at the podium. Dr. Chen is a professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering, and he has been at this university for about 25 years. He finished an MSc and a PhD at the Harbin University in China in 93-97. While many people take years to recover from the fatigue of one PhD, he went on to do a second one at University of Saskatchewan, finishing it in 2001. After a short postdoctoral fellowship at Queen's University, we brought him back in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, where for last more than 20 years, he has made groundbreaking discoveries in tissue engineering. Professor Chen has established one of the leading laboratories when it comes to finding ways how to grow tissues in a petri dish and use those growing cells to regenerate the organs in animals and humans. In a simplest way, he's finding a way to regenerate organs in the living system when people have a disease such as cancer and so forth. All that work has been made possible through millions of dollars in research funding, including many grants to establish the equipment and the infrastructure at University of Saskatchewan. Over the years, Professor Chen has emerged as a globally leading authority when it comes to creating scaffolds in which to seed the living cells, and then the cells can be used to put into humans and animals to get them to a better health. He is the leading authority when it comes to 3D bioprinting of the tissues and creating scaffolds. Professor Chen has published more than 270 research papers. That means publishing one paper literally every 3 weeks. He has mentored more than 60 graduate students, including more than 20 PhD students, many postdoctoral fellows, and he has contributed a seminal book when it comes to tissue bioengineering, which is about to go into a second edition in this year. He is a renowned educator. He is the Distinguished Graduate Mentor Award winner at University of Saskatchewan and also the Educator of the Year Award from Saskatoon Engineering Society. Professor Chen did receive the new Researcher Award about 12 years ago, and he is going to receive the highest honor that university can give for research called Distinguished Researcher Award. His graduate students have gone on to create their own impactful programs and have contributed immensely to equity, diversity, and inclusion, and growing the indigenous representation in the biomedical engineering programs, and he also leads the tissue engineering group at University of Saskatchewan. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Daniel Chen on this achievement at University of Saskatchewan. I would like to invite my colleague, Provost Patty McDougall, to join me in presenting the citation to Dr. Daniel Chen.
Congratulations. I'd like to now invite our Dean of the College of Education, Julia Paulson, to present the Saskatchewan Teachers Federation Prize.
Congratulations to all the graduates, first of all. Well done. It's my honor to present the Saskatchewan Teachers Federation Award to a distinguished graduate who has made a huge impact in terms of academic performance, graduating with great distinction, as well as showing really admirable and inspirational performance in the extended practica, so the time spent in schools. So it's my honor to present this award to Craig Eads. Woo-hoo! Okay. Let me tell you a little bit about Craig. Craig is graduating today from the Indian Teacher Education Program, ITEP. He's of Jiksan descent from the Frog Clan House of Hawks in Northwest Interior, British Columbia, and he's selected as our most distinguished graduate in education. Craig has actively served as a poet and MC within the Canadian music scene for more than a decade under the name of the Northwest Kid, with previous releases including Mixed Blood Mixtape, Mob Medicine, Dozy and NWK, and Transformation. His work has allowed him to share the stage with artists such as Jeremy Dutcher, The Hallucination, Tanya Tagwak, and Lido Pimienta, and allowed me to learn more about new artists in the Canadian music scene in preparing these notes. So thanks, Craig. Outside of music, Craig has studied acting for stage and screen. He completed the Next Up training program, obtained an Aboriginal focus-oriented therapy and complex trauma certificate, and is co-lead with Save Res Dogs. He's passionate about Indigenous studies and anti-oppressive education. Craig has enjoyed his time in ITEP, where he embraced Indigenous control of Indigenous education as a teacher candidate. He completed his field experience placement with the Waskawaywin land-based learning program at Bedford Road Collegiate here in Saskatoon. His cooperating teacher there noted how he demonstrated significant growth and dedication during his placement. His ability to engage students, build relationships, and thoughtfully integrate Indigenous perspectives ensured a successful and impactful practicum placement. Staff in ITEP described Craig as compassionate, empathetic, very talented, and incredibly knowledgeable. They mentioned how he is an excellent role model because of his willingness to share his experiences using his soft-spoken and approachable tone. Craig currently works at White Buffalo Youth Lodge and is on the substitute teacher list with Saskatoon Public Schools Division. I'm sure you'll be receiving lots of calls, Craig. Congratulations for receiving this esteemed award. Thank you.
Well, in addition to walking out of here today with your degree, many of you will be also walking out with a new title as an alum of the University of Saskatchewan. I'd like to invite our Vice President, University Relations, Cheryl Hamlin, to the podium to welcome you and to introduce a video message from our alumni.
Thank you, Julian. Honorable Lieutenant Governor McIntyre, eminent Chancellor Banda, President Stoichev, MLAs, Grewal, and Chief CAF, our elders and our knowledge keepers, our distinguished platform party, the largest I've seen in my 4 years at the university, graduates, family, and friends. I am honored today as an alum of the University of Saskatchewan to bring greetings to you all on behalf of the Alumni Association. Graduates, today you received your degree from the University of Saskatchewan. The parchment is a testament to the countless hours you've dedicated to your studies. It marks the culmination of years of hard work and prepares you for a lifetime of success. Congratulations, you earned it. It is my pleasure today to also officially welcome you into the USask alumni community. Today, you join an ever-growing family, and it is a family, of more than 180,000 graduates living and working and thriving around the world. Today, we are honored to have on stage Rita Bouvier. Rita, would you stand? Rita is from this year's Golden Grads class of 1975, and she is celebrating the 50th anniversary of her graduation. Rita earned her Bachelor of Education in 1975 and a Master's in 1984. Rita played a key role in the development of SUNTEP, the Saskatchewan Urban Native Teachers Education Program in the College of Education. Earlier this year, she received the Order of Gabriel Dumont Gold Medal for her lifetime achievement and outstanding service to Métis people. Congratulations, Rita, and congratulations to all of our 2025 Golden Grads. And congratulations again to all of the new graduates today. As you head into the next chapter of your lives, I know you will make a positive difference in your fields and in your communities, and you'll always carry with you the aspiration to be what the world needs. Now I invite you to watch a short, uplifting video to welcome you into the alumni family. We couldn't be prouder to call you our own. Thank you.
I'd now like to invite our eminent Chancellor to provide his concluding remarks on the proceedings today.
Thank you, Julian. This officially marks the end of our convocation ceremony. My first convocation ceremony as Chancellor, so it's one I will remember, especially the robing. That was an event. There are many people to thank who made convocation ceremonies possible, including our vocalist, Brandy Turon, our drum group, Whitefish Juniors, for performing today's graduate entry song, our elders and knowledge keepers, the convocation planning team, including the university events team, the registrar's office, and the governance office for their dedication to making these ceremonies a success. Most importantly, I want to extend my congratulations to you, the graduates, and acknowledge your hard work. Earning a degree, a diploma, or a certificate is no small feat. It requires dedication, perseverance, and sacrifice. The education you've received from the University of Saskatchewan has equipped you to meet challenges head-on. The world needs your ideas, your energy, and your leadership. You are the future of the province, country, and world. As you look back on your time at USask, I hope you feel proud of what you've learned and the person you've become. These experiences will stay with you as you step into the next chapter of your life. Congratulations on your remarkable achievement. Yeah. So everyone, as we conclude today's event, please remain seated until the platform party has exited the stage. Her Honor, the Lieutenant Governor, will leave first.